Hello everyone, this is Shotgun, and welcome to the grimdark future of Warhammer 40k, Dawn of War Soulstorm, the Unification mod. And yes, we are in Vyastasen, or Vyasasten right now, where there are 5 players against each other in a free-for-all match right now. Uh, Currently, I am on the POV of the Night Lords, and yes, I have seen your feedback in my comment section below. Thank you so much for commenting. And yes, finally, guys, we have no fog in our games, and hopefully we can continue this streak of no fog. Because yeah, the problem with having fog is it tremendously drops my frames. But let me introduce to you the races right now. We have the Night Lords, the Tyrannids, the Chaos Demon Hunters, the Harlequins, as well as the Salamanders. And it's a very interesting map here in Vyasastan, where yeah, it is a custom made map. I do like the background or backdrop a bit, although it's a shame that they didn't continue the outside design. But who cares about that other than other what do you call this, other players who are really into detail, so to speak. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a great day. I sure am having a great day here in Vyasastan. So far everyone is just doing their standard opening right now, and yeah, hopefully we can try having these guys in high resource, and yeah, also having those other game rules as well, especially those like take and hold ones. I really like those because yeah, like people or players are forced to actually roam around the map, just like this one. It's not actually this usually. My the games that I record are only annihilation rules, so yeah, like they only try their best to destroy each other via um, destroy their base. But let's get on to the match itself. We already have the Salamanders battling it out against the Harlequins. The Harlequins was trying to take one of the relics here on the middle side of the map. There's currently 3. And yeah, the Salamanders with their Force Commander is already blocking their opportunity to take one of these relics right now. The Tyrannids, they are also scouring the area right now, trying to take any critical location or any strategic point that's available that's near their base right now. More of their Homogon squads are deflecting or intercepting these Raptor squads that the Night Lords have spread out across the map right now. Meanwhile, we have the Chaos Demon Hunters having contact as well with the force here of the Salamanders. Salamanders are doing their best in removing a lot of these Chaos Demon Hunters and Harlequins to effectively cut off their relic upgrades right now. Meanwhile, while that's happening, a lot of the Tyrannids as well as the Night Lords are currently battling it out in their side of the map right now, and it seems like currently the one that isn't really in trouble is the Night Lords, because like they haven't really worked, or they haven't lost anything other than a few rapid. Oh, they're still alive, honestly. But yeah, it's the Tyrannids, Chaos Demon Hunters, as well as the Night Lords who are battling it out in a 3-way match right now. Meanwhile, the Harlequins and the Salamanders are just doing their own thing, being that the Salamanders are just sitting here on the low ground. Meanwhile, the Harlequins are stuck inside their base, being isolated right now, just moving or just increasing their warriors right now. One of their Howling Banshees or their players are out right now, which is really nice for them, so that they'll be able to counter a lot of these heavy infantry that the Salamanders have. The Salamanders are currently in contact with the Night Lords right now. It is a bad move for them, considering that the Night Lords have a lot of those Flamers or Raptors with Flamer upgrades right now, and they will be able to push back the Salamanders as they continue on in harassing a lot of these units or enemies right now. currently there's a lot of gene stealers as well as homogons for the Tyrannids, and nothing extraordinary has happened so far. I wish that they're like uh, persistent, or they're focusing on their heavy hitters right now, such as like the lictors or at least the hive tyrants. But no, I haven't seen nothing of the sort. It's currently 5 minutes into the match, and yeah, so far we're just seeing tier 1 units from each of the races right now. The Salamanders are in a sandwich oh, never mind. The Demon Hunters are deciding to leave right now, but they are in a world of hurt right now since the players are out for the Harlequins, and this will be able to counter a lot of those tactical marine squads who are weak against these guys. So I don't know, that the Salamanders are taking too long to decide if they try to push back or they'll have to stick around. There we go. We also have the Chaos Demon Hunters fighting it out against the Night Lords. The Night Lords, they're not really trying their, to take the relic itself, but instead are focusing in just getting a lot of those requisition resource built up, and yeah, just securing their strategic points altogether, honestly. The Salamanders has been wiped out. A lot of these armies are being killed off one by one because of the Harlequins, as they already have their they've already secured enough RB to be able to counter the Salamanders. Salamanders are already in trouble right now, considering that they have no defenses left here on this side of the map. The only ones left are a few force commanders, as well as the scout marine squad and tactical marine squad, which will not be enough to be able to counter a lot of these. They are very late at making the heavy bolters or heavy flamer turrets right now, and it will spell trouble in just a few minutes. You can see the Gene Stealers and Homogons of the Tyrannids are successful in taking as well the critical location for the Night Lords. The Night Lords will have to retreat back to their base, as they will try to organize themselves once again. Meanwhile, you also have the Chaos Demon Hunters just staying actually in their in the vicinity of their base, as they also build up their army. Meanwhile, we can see the Harlequins are pushing towards the Salamanders side of the map. The Salamanders, having no forces left for them, will have to do a very passive game here, and it's not looking good for them, considering that the Harlequins are already in their base right now, looking for blood, taking revenge on the early game that they posed as a threat, considering that yeah, they've been fighting each other for a while now. So yeah, it's not looking so great. The Force Commander will be forced to just move back slowly but surely, and they are doing something here, having their tech marine just moving to the very farthest listening post here. And okay, yeah, never mind. I think I miss what do you call this? Yeah, I think I made a mistake in terms of like having these guys, or like yeah, because usually if you play this map, there is a border, which is this one. So yeah, whenever you play this map, you can only see this. But with the camera mod, you can, like, of course, extend your peripheral or perspective. So yeah, it just depends, honestly. So as the biomass spreads towards the Tyrannid's base, we can also see that they are invading the Night Lord's territory right now. The Night Lords, having a lot of those Raptor Scouts, has decided to jump towards the Homogons. The Homogons are flabbergasted by this assault right now, and they will try to retreat. However, one of the squads is already down with the next Homergon? That was the Homergon. Oh, okay, that's the Termagon with the guns. The rest of the Termagons will be eliminated here, as the Night Lords has successfully driven out the Hive Mind right now. And it's such a shame. It's such a shame that a lot of these units aren't trying their best to upgrade right now. You can see that the Chaos Demon Hunters are also roaming around the map, having secured one of the relics in the middle side right now. The Harlequins already have their Venom as the 10-minute mark hits, and it will be a very devastating or very disastrous move to try and push towards the Harlequin's base if the Demon Hunters decide to do so. Meanwhile, they are busy trying to destroy one of the bases here for the Salamanders. The Salamanders have lost one of their strongholds, and they won't be able to move towards the next tier as the Harlequins have successfully raided their base. However, the Salamanders, with one more tactical marine squad left with the force commander, has decided to move towards this one last bastion here for them. Thankfully, the Harlequins, just focusing on this side of the base, has decided to just leave it there and just, yeah, give up on the search. We can see in there. Oh wait, let me just move back here for the Night Lords. There we go. Alright, Harlequins, never mind, sorry. You can see for the Harlequins, they aren't interested in this side of the map where the Salamanders are safe in the shadows right now. And also for the Harlequins, you can see that there's a lot of these requisition resource and power resource here in stock for them. And no, there's just a lot of these, what do you call this? Primary squad production building. Oh, that's interesting. It's like it's a warp thing. Webway. There we go. Not warp. I'm sorry. Yeah, they will be summoning or producing a lot of these choruses as well as Sky Reavers choruses. They are, of course, the builders for the Harlequins, as the Harlequins are also being assaulted or assassinated by a lot of these stormtroopers for the Chaos Demon Hunters right now. Fortunately, while they are busy battling it out against the Harlequins, you can see the Night Lords are being aggressive right now, already having their hell talents out and about to counter a lot of these infantries that the Demon Hunters have, and they will be successful in dealing a lot of these armies that the Demon Hunters have, unfortunately. Meanwhile, you can see also the Tyrannids are just doing a turtle tactic right now, not really moving towards the map, which is such a shame, because considering that their nature in their lore, they are very persistent in the hunt to get more biomass, honestly. So meanwhile, while that's happening, the Salamanders are also doing the same, not really moving towards the fight right now, considering that the Harlequins are a force to be reckoned with, considering that they already have their Venom, which is a very heavy unit or vehicle to try and actually contest with. So yeah, the Salamanders will have to be careful in moving towards the map right now. While that is happening, you can see the Harlequins are moving towards the Night Lord's main force, as they are also trying to fight against the Demon Hunters right now. And currently they are in a brawl, the three-way brawl right now for the Demon Hunters, the Night Lords, as well as the Harlequins. You can see on the map right now that a lot of these Demon Hunters are successful in pushing back the Night Lords, as the Night Lords will lose one of the Hell Talents here because of the vehicles that the Chaos Demon Hunters have. And I am just lost for words, honestly, for that first few seconds. I do apologize. The Tyrannids are on their march right now, trying to find the next best battle here. While the Night Lords are busy, they will try to move towards anything that is, well, moving, honestly. And as the Night Lords are persistent in their hunt right now, they will try to remove one of the Inquisitional chimeras, which they will be successful with one of their dreadnoughts out and about. They will be able to counter most of these armies once again. And one of the Venoms here for the Harlequins is here trying to also get a piece of that action, and it will fly back as they have seen the force that is the potential force that the Night Lords has posed to them. So yeah, overall there's a lot of fight here for the main three players right now, or main three races right now, the Night Lords as well as the Demon Hunters and the Harlequins. The Harlequins are here doing their best to finish what the Night Lord has started, moving towards the Demon Hunter's base. Meanwhile, you can see the Dreadnought here for the Night Lords retreating towards one of the strategic locations that the Night Lords has built for itself. And yeah, slowly but surely one of their requisitional resources will be secured in a while, considering that one of the listening posts for them has been upgraded with that fortified add-on. Meanwhile, let's go back to the Salamanders as they are trying to secure most of their army right now, just having those tactical marine squad to defend their once glorified base. One of their skull probes is also hanging by here. Meanwhile, let's move back towards the main battle here, which is the Demon Hunters as well as the Harlequins, which are battling it out with in here in one single ridge right now, as you can see. And yeah, there's a lot of things to actually consider right now. And yeah, I do get that the base build order for the AI is usually like, you know, mass everything. So yeah, it's very hard to try to get good and try to defeat these guys when you know they have a lot of actions per minute. So yeah, I hope that you know, I think the best way to counter these guys is to just get your units teched up, or maybe like, you know, rush into them. Because yeah, like if you try and play like a standard opener with these guys, you will be devastated by the results, you know. Like honestly, like I think Harlequin as well as the Emperor's Children are very overpowered in this game, and I hope like, or in this mod rather, and I hope like, you know, the developers, they get a chance to like review a lot of those units, because they have a lot of units that can counter most units of each race, especially when races like the Demon Hunters as well as the Legion of the Damned has or provides so little content. So yeah, I hope like, you know, they could show some love from the same like, you know, race as well. Anyways, while I was babbling about developers and stuff like that, very technical stuff, you could also see that the Demon Hunters has successfully also driven back the Harlequins, which very good for them, honestly, because I can't even do that. Considering on with their march. Meanwhile, you can see that the Tyrannids as well as the Night Lords are the ones who are battling it out, and finally, for the first time, we can see that they are in a 5v5, in a 5 free-for-all match. We can see that the main four, or not really main four, but four armies here are battling it out, which is the Night Lords versus the Tyrannids, as well as the Demon Hunters versus the Harlequins. The Harlequins, though, however, has spotted blood here, as the Salamanders have decided to move towards their main or old base right now, trying to combat a lot of these Harlequins that are slowly but surely pushing towards their position right now. One of the Rapier Armor Destroyers has been destroyed here by a lot of these shadow dancers, and they will be able to also pick up the rest of these Rapier Armor Destroyers that the Salamanders have provided, unfortunately for them. Very depressing, considering that the only thing that they can do is just sit back and wait until these guys are, while these guys are honestly building their units right now. And what seems to be a second check here for the Salamanders, for the Harlequins. They will, okay, no, never mind. They have decided to move towards the main base, or the main enemies, or one of the biggest enemies that they will pose as a threat for the Harlequins, which is the Demon Hunters right now. The Demon Hunters has successfully, or not really successfully, but is trying to reclaim one of the banners that they have lost here early on in the match right now. And you can see that there's a lot of battle here with the Night Lords as well as the Tyrannids. Just, I swear, like, what is this army composition? Like, I wish that they have a lot more, but I think like that's a problem for the AI, you know, as the Tyrannids are in a world of hurt right now, considering that a lot of these Chaos Demon Hunters vehicles are here in their base trying to destroy or annihilate one of the Hive Spires, which will be trouble right now, as you this is a annihilation game rule match. So if one more of their production building will be lost, and then that means that they will be the first one to be eliminated in this match right now. Meanwhile, while the main force is tackling the Tyrannids, you can see that the Night Lords is also intercepting most of their Chimeras right now, as they already have a lot of those vehicles that can be that can handle a lot of their army, or a lot of their it's so funny, the support pod. And there we go, it's already driven back with a lot of those ultramentors, terminators, I guess. Oh, they look so nice. But yeah, anyways, they have countered a lot of these armies that are the backup for the demon hunters, and they will be able to, or they will have to retreat, as yeah, there we go. The Tyrannids are also eliminated, so there's nothing left that they could do but try to hold back against the Night Lords. Meanwhile, you can also see that the Harlequins are also just trying to take back their relic slowly but surely. These guys are growing ever so drastically. You could also see that the Night Lords, they're also one of the next, or the second race that is potentially gonna be very that will be bad news towards any other race that might try to come their way. More and more of the units, however, of the Demon Hunters will be here trying to intercept a lot of the units for the Night Lords. Unfortunately for them, the Harlequins are moving towards the high ground right now. You can see a lot of those Wraith Walkers with their pesky swords will be cutting off a lot of those infantry like butter. So yeah, there's little more to say, honestly, as more and more of the army here for the Demon Hunters is not responding with the relentless assault here for the Harlequins, and it will be disaster in a moment notice, or in a moment's time here, considering that they won't be able to protect their base anymore. A lot of their what is this? Very defeated, sorry. Yeah, I think that's the Tyrannids. Anyways, moving on. The Demon Hunters, they are not trying to move towards the Harlequin's base, as they are prioritizing defeating the Night Lords right now in this one parking lot that Viasastan has provided for the players right now. Unfortunately, that is a very risky move to consider. So, yeah, they should really move back right now, as a lot of these Harlequins have decided to invade their base. And yeah, slowly but surely my computer is not handling a lot of these frames well. Well, I think it's doing its best, honestly. Like, it doesn't look clunky, so to speak, you know? Like, I can still see that the frames are very smooth. But yeah, I think moving on, especially with like 4v4 games, I think, yeah, we shouldn't have fog installed. So what's next for the Harlequins? Well, a lot of their buildings, or they've produced, or they've constructed a lot of their production buildings right now, having a lot of those stage support portals, as well as Pavilion of Tears, which will be able to actually produce one of their relic units, I think, if I remember. Or not really. Interesting. But yeah, we'll have to check a lot of these races next. It's been a while since I've casted a match where you can see like a Harlequin. Or have I? Have I casted any other games with a Harlequin race? Do let me know in the comment section below if you've been watching a lot of my videos, which is actually thank you. Anyways, because that the Tyrannids have been eliminated by on the match right now, the Night Lords have drastically increased their requisition resource as well as power resource right now. A lot of their units is also just here on the Eclipse portal. Maybe a lot of those dreadnoughts is just waiting to be awoken by their trader battle brothers right now. Just, having those stasis, or having a stasis. I don't really know. Meanwhile, we can see that the Salamanders are trying their best to get back what was once theirs. And oh my god, one of the Spear Walkers is already here for the Harlequins as they hop it about, just moving towards any other enemy that is besides the Salamanders. Oh my god. I swear, this is such a stressful game. And yeah, I've been slowly playing against, or trying to not compete. I think compete and play against is a different has a different feel to it, cause yeah, I've been slowly playing against players, like real players. So, and I swear the skill gap that I have with other players are so high. Like, I cannot. These guys are so good. And I can't wait to like actually upload a lot of these games. Cause yeah. I think like, showing off their skills would actually like, let you see how these guys or their minds operate, And yeah, I really hope that there's like a cast interface for the definitive edition, which will come out in just a few weeks. Very exciting, very exciting. But yeah, like I do wish, because like there's a specific game I have in mind, and their cast UI is so good. I swear. I think it's the perfect amount, or it's just right. It just looks right. Anyways, while I was babbling about a lot of another technical commentating, the Harlequins has removed one more player here on the map, which is the Demon Hunters, which we have 3 units or 3 races left here, which is the Night Lords, the Harlequins, as well as the Salamanders. The Salamanders, they're just trying their best, Meanwhile, the Night Lords are here removing a lot of their units, considering that they are still trying to take a lot of those critical locations right now. Unfortunately for them, they are in a pickle right now, considering that the Harlequins are also here disturbing their plans, ruining their opportunity to be able to spread their influence of chaos here on the map right now. Unfortunately, as well for the Salamanders, Craig Arcebus, the Axe Master, is already here for the Night Lords, and they will be able to spot a lot of these Tech Marines that the Salamanders has driven out in their smithery. A lot of the Lightning Strike Fighters will try their best to actually also combat a lot of these enemies that the Harlequins have, as well as the Night Lords. Unfortunately, I think the Harlequins will be able to come out on top of this, considering that the Night Lords are busy with a lot of these armies, or their armies are separate, a lot of their infantries as well as main forces were struggling in fighting against the Harlequins. Meanwhile, the Axe Master was also busy killing off a lot of the army here for the Salamanders. So yeah, I can't really say for sure that that was the best move that they have. Yeah, they have. So while the Night Lords try their best to actually regain a lot of their forces right now, the Craig Arcebus will be decimated by a lot of these forces that both of the Salamanders as well as the Harlequins, one of the Predators is just out for the Salamanders, but for the Harlequins will be also bad for them, as the Axe Master will be warping back to the warp. Oh my god, that's a good that was a good effect. And because of the battle that has spread here on this position right now, the Harlequins has also spotted the base of the Salamanders, the one last bastion here for them, and they will try to wipe this out before they will be getting a 1v1 battle here against the Night Lords. So from a 5 free for all, we have now a 1v1. It's currently not even half of the match right now, and that is just crazy. We are in for a treat, folks. Oh my god. It's gonna be a lot of back and forth, and you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So exciting. So yeah, meanwhile, while a lot of these players right now is, or not a lot of these players, two of these players are rising drastically in their economy, wiping out a lot of these players, especially for the Harlequins. This will be their second player to be able to eliminate, which will be the Salamanders. The Salamanders will be stuck doing nothing but watch as their buildings crumble down. One of the anvils has already been eliminated here, as well as the Promethean Call will be next, as well as the furnace. Just focusing fire towards these production buildings right now, which will accelerate in kicking off this player. And yeah, as more and more of, oh my god, there's already those earthquake things. And oh my god, why do they have 2 relic units? What are these? The Spirit Walker and another Spirit Walker. It's just crazy. It's like saying 2 Titans. Anyways, I can't really say anything else, considering that the Salamanders have already been eliminated, wiped off in this map, or only having the anvil as well as the listening post to be remembered by. So, you know, goodbye, I guess. And now you have the Night Lords as well as the Harlequins being the last remaining players here on Vyasastan. I swear, I really love the design that each map has in the unification mod, as well as the Dawn of War, like, you know, map, official map. You know, they look so they look like people can make dioramas out of them. That's why it feels like so table-like when I have this, when I have my camera panned like this. But yeah, I'm not gonna try to like actually like pan too far, because yeah, it's gonna drastically blow my frames, or lower my frames. So yeah, the Land Raider here for the Night Lords is already here, trying to also counter a lot of the Spirit Walkers that the Harlequins have. Well, they only have 2, but you know, 2 is a lot, honestly. Especially in this case, considering that, oh my god, what is this fog right now? Is this for the Night Lords, or are these for the Harlequins? Let me know, let me know. But oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, there we go. A lot of these armies are battling it right now. I can't really say anything, considering that, you know, I'm kind of speechless, considering how this fight has been going on for a while now. I didn't even expect that the north side of the map would be battling out the side, the southernmost side of the map. So yeah, I do think though that the Night Lords will have to try their best and gather a lot of their army, combining them and battling it out against the main force of the Harlequins, as the Harlequins are slowly but surely pushing towards their base. And what the heck? Their Land Raider is, okay, never mind. It's the old Land Raider. They have escaped in the vicinity, or in the confines of their base right now. And there we go, slowly but surely the Night Lords are pushing towards the main force here for the Harlequins. As my frame drop, you can see that there's already a slow march here for the Night Lords. And there we go, the first interaction here for the main force of the Night Lords, pincering this, or surrounding this Harlequin main force, as they are also distracted and trying their best to actually kill off any of the important units that the Night Lords have. Currently, one Dreadnought is aggroing this Spirit Walker, as well as one of the Mockingbirds that is currently focusing fire on them. As well as a lot of these players are being downed right now by a lot of these Ultramentors with their, oh my god, what was that? Was that a teleport or something? Oh, there we go. Yeah, they did teleport. It is a They have hit a bit of a slump though, considering that. I mean, the Harlequins. The Harlequins are hitting a slump though, as the Night Lords have successfully defended their base right now. Currently, one of the avatars, or the Spirit Walkers, is also just killing off a lot of these infantries. Unfortunately, the infantry for the Night Lord uh, has already marched or retreated back to its base. However, I do say that, but the requisition resource as well as the power resource here for the Harlequins is exponentially higher than, oh my god! I had to like check how many digits is that, or how many figures. They've already capped their brood and vehicle cap. That's just, wow. Amazing. And here we are with the Night Lords not really struggling and actually, like, you know, still producing a lot of those units. But considering that the Harlequins have a lot and more in their production, just, you know, waiting to pop out, I do believe that they, in the long run, or if this battle will prolong itself, then the Night Lords will be in a world of trouble, as, you know, more and more of their, well, Harlequins, they can just pop out a lot of their units just like that. There we go. There's a lot of those support platforms already ready to march towards them. I don't really think though that these guys are movable, honestly. One of the Venoms here is trying to be repaired here by a lot of the choruses, I think. Yeah, there we go. As the main fight is just currently happening in this middle section of the map here. You can see the Forged Terrors are outside for the Night Lords. That is interesting. And they will be, well, wiped out here. And you should not put your Predator there. Oh my god, guy. There we go. They have lost one of their Predator production, as well as a lot of those requisition resource. Honestly, I'll have to check it back if like they were able to cancel, last minute cancel that, because that would be an interesting thing to watch. See, they have a lot of space here. Why couldn't they just, like, you know, construct it there, you know? Anyways, the battle still continues here on the high ground for the Night Lords, as the Night Lords are desperately trying their best to counter a lot of the units here for the Harlequins. The Harlequins moving towards their vicinity, as their old Spirit Walker is already here marching towards them, and one more Spirit Walker was able to be produced by the Harlequins. Well, of course, you have 30k, you know, in the bank. Like, what would you spend that on? Considering that most of your units are just like 400, like, not, they won't even reach 1,000. I doubt. The ones that would reach 1,000 would probably be like the town hall, which would be this. Oh my god, how many things, or how many of these things do they have? 1, 2, 3. I see 4. Oh my god, they have 4. That actually makes so much sense now, how they can acquire a lot of those requisition resource in such short notice. Honestly, best strategy if like you're considering like a long-term battle. Here, it's already 38 minutes into the match right now. The Axe Master is currently battling it out against the Spirit Walker. Unfortunately, they won't be able to have any support here for the Night Lords, as the Night Lords' main force is currently battling it, or trying to subjugate, is that the right word? Subdue this Spirit Walker that is currently distracting a lot of these Night Lords units right now. One of the Decimus the Prophet? No, Modrin Lansahai? Oh my god, I butchered that. Never mind. I'm not gonna say any words anymore. Oh my god. Losing your voice in a 39-minute match is actually insane. But, you know, we love the unification mod nonetheless. So yeah, very hectic, but, you know, we love it nonetheless. Oh my god, what happened? Okay, the Axe Master has been destroyed by the Harlequins, as the Harlequins are slowly but surely pushing towards their base right now. And okay, I do apologize. Something happened, but anyways, let's continue on in the match right now, as a lot of these Night Lords are currently in a bad position right now, as a lot of these Harlequins are also doing their like utmost best to just kill off a lot of these infantries like ants, just stepping them down, or like, you know, having their lightsabers just stabbing them left and right. I say lightsabers, but that is a different franchise. I do apologize, but that is also the case, considering that look at these models right now, like just swinging those like light thingies. Like, what else can I say? Lightsabers. That's the only thing I can like interpret that. But anyways, the Night Lords, I did see like one of their Raptor scouts did try to kill off the Death Jesters that was just here on the backside of their unit or army right now. But they have also unsuccessfully pushed, or they have unsuccessfully, they weren't successful. There we go. Okay, let's not try to sound smart and then like not try to deliver as well. Anyways, oh my god, what is that? That's a weird rune thing. The Night Lords, they are currently baffled right now by a lot of these jesters just moving, or a lot of these Harlequins moving towards their base slowly but surely, killing off more and more of their units, as the Harlequins, they aren't really affected by this, as they can just pop out units straight out of their hats right now, having a lot of those requisition resource as well. If I move on their UI right now, I'm gonna guess like they have like around 50k requisition resource, which is really crazy. Let me check. Yeah, there we go. I was so close. 47. Rounded off 50. Very close. So yeah, if they build more plasma generators, or what is it for them? These guys or these guys? I don't really know. But yeah, if they make more of those, I do feel like, yeah, there's another Spirit Walker moving towards the map right now, and I do not think that the Night Lords have that kind of money to also produce another Axemaster, as they've also, okay, no, they do have a relic. No, they don't have a relic. Oh my god. The Harlequins has successfully taken over the 3 relics that is on the middle side of the map right now, as yeah, effectively cutting off any relic production, relic unit production here for the Night Lords. So the Night Lords will be stuck in just using their tier 1 or 2 units right now, just having a lot of those Predators, Vindicators, Rhinos, and Razorbacks supporting their infantries, which is not really the ideal case here if you have a Spirit Walker moving towards your base. So yeah, just I guess pray to your Chaos God that everything will be alright, although I do say that, but then the Night Lords, they don't really worship any Chaos Gods, do they? I need to know. There we go. There's a lot of those spores right now. Currently reduced. I don't really know what that spore does. I do feel though that they reduce morale like drastically, so that, you know, it'll be easier to kill. But yeah, they are forced to make their Night Sisters as well, considering that there's no more left. There's nothing left for them to be able to produce right now, especially having those what do you call this, relics being run over or taken over by the Harlequins, as one more Spirit Walker will just have a fun time here, killing off the Night Lord's infantry one by one. And yeah, slowly but surely you can see that the match is currently in the highest of favors here for the Harlequins. And that's saying a lot, considering that, you know, yeah, I have to get the Harlequins as well as the Emperor's Children on the same video, you know, and I want to see how that goes. You know, them both of them undisturbed, growing into an exponentially strong force. You know, we'll have to see that in another video. I'll try to like let me know if you guys want that, and I will do my best to get them on the same video, and then make sure that they are on the same. No, they're battling it out one-on-one. You know, after like the same as this. Yeah, as my frame is currently dropping ever so slowly, you can see also that a lot of the champions here for the Night Lords is here trying to support, boost the morale of their troops. But yeah, there's still one Spirit Walker just terrorizing their base right now, as more of the units here for the Night Lords are just also trying to counter a lot of these pushing forces here for the Harlequins, trying to also support the Spirit Walker. Unfortunately for them, the Night Lords will be able to kill off the Spirit Walker in just a few seconds. But also, unfortunately for the Night Lords, they have sacrificed their machine pit right now, or I don't remember what was that called. And if I remember correctly, there's one more Spirit Walker being repaired. This is a mechanical guy? I thought it was spiritual. Interesting. But yeah, I don't necessarily consider that a win. One Spirit Walker was wiped out. However, that's just delaying the inevitable, as more and more of these Harlequins, with a lot of their skills or tech upgraded, the Night Lords don't really have anything left to try and counter these guys, unless they get it together and build more and more of their army, or more and more of their production buildings, honestly. Anyways, yeah, slowly but surely, you can already see that the Harlequins are the inevitable winners of this match right now, as yeah, they've been the ones who've been moving, honestly, like, you know, just roaming around the match, like since the beginning of this match of the game. And yeah, I do feel like them being able to aggressively push to any unit or to any army or faction is, you know, it's, I think, very OP for them. So yeah, I hope like there's a fix, especially like this race needs fixes. I'm not saying like remove units and stuff like that. I'm saying like maybe they could also consider that a lot of the races can't defeat the Harlequins, especially with their diverse range of units, you know. And yeah, like, you know, while you can defeat the Harlequins in, like, you know, in standard, I hope you can. I haven't even tried that. Oh my god, that would be crazy if I can. Yeah, like, I do feel like they require a certain set of skills, or a certain set of skill, to be able to actually, like, you know, defeat them. Okay, I apologize. One of the Shatter, what is this? Shatter Dome launch facility for Titanic. Oh, that is crazy. They were able to actually make a Shatter Dome for the Night Lords. Like, they were this close to actually, like, getting out their relic unit, which I'm considering would be the Axe Master. I need to check their units again. Cause yeah, if I can see a Titan in Chaos, that would be crazy. But yeah, look at this. I mean, I do like the tenacity for the Night Lords right now. A lot of their Raptor squads are just moving back and forth, trying to counter a lot of these forwarding units that is currently pushing towards their base right now. And I think the Harlequins are just mocking them at this point, because look at them. Look at this. Like they're just waiting for one more Spirit Walker to be fully healed to be able to move towards their base, which isn't even needed considering that these guys are like built in tanks. You know that they can handle a lot of the damages that they will be um, having. Is that even the right word? I don't know. But yeah, so it's not even needed. Like I think like a half percentage or like 50% of its HP and it's good to go. And then like you can just have the others repaired. But yeah, if that's what they decide to do, then okay, go. Anyways, a whirlwind is also out here for the Night Lords. They are desperate. They want this. They are doing their best to defend. And yeah, one of the Wraith Walkers is also here trying to kill off or destroy one of the Shatter Domes, which will be destroyed in just a few seconds here if the Wraith Walker won't be what do you call this? Won't be given attention. And yeah, one of the Shadow Domes will be destroyed, as well as one more Forged Terror, which I think will be the last Forged Terror here for the Night Lords. So yeah, slowly but surely, like I said, they are just delaying the inevitable. But you know, I do like their tenacity, and I do like their models. Very artsy looking. Oh, they also have the what are these helmets called again? Like especially these ones. Because most of them they have like the Astartes not specific, but the ordinary Astartes helmet. And then yeah, I also love for the unification mod that you can get like different helmets and designs for each like tactical marine, especially in the Space Marine race. Really nice. I really like that subtle touch. And there we go. One more Spirit Walker is already out here for the Harlequins. And yeah, if it moves here in the base right now for the Night Lords, then nah, it's gonna be Jover, honestly. The Spirit Walker is just like enjoying its time to like, you know, kill off one Razorback here. So yeah, while they were successful in driving out the first wave of the Harlequins, I don't think they'll be able to drive out this next wave that is currently just waiting on their base, or like waiting a lot of their vehicles to be produced right now, you know? And look at this, that's not even like the main force, and then like already you can tell, like, you know, the Night Lords are still gonna have a hard time. But they're trying, you know, they're trying. And that's important. It's already 53. I think this will be the longest video that I make, considering that, yeah, it's taking forever to like finish. Like, I'm already tired, honestly, at talking, because usually like, yeah, like I take like several, not even several, but like a long break after like I try and cast. But yeah, like if you notice, like I keep on pausing, or like I keep on like having dead air, I think, if that's the right word, I think. And I do apologize for that, but yeah, like I had to rest my voice for a while, because like I don't want to sound so I don't want my voice to strain, you know. And yeah, slowly but surely the Harlequins are moving towards the Night Lord's base. I don't think the Night Lords will be able to focus on making a lot of the buildings anymore, as they are currently just focusing as well in like getting out more and more of their units. The Harlequins, they are in a staggering 67 requisition resource right now, with 27,000 power resource as well. 67,000, I'm sorry. Such a crazy amount to see, honestly. You can't even like see that in a normal standard match. So, and that's saying something. That is interesting though, that they have the means to be able to get as much requisition resource as fast. So does that mean that no matter what you do, it'll always be hard to try and defeat the Harlequins just because they have the resource advantage? Hmm. I have to check up on that. Cause yeah, like I said, some of these races they do need fixing. If you agree, can I get? I hope I get a comment on that. But yeah, uh, slowly, I don't really know what to say anymore. Cause like, I already know the Predator is gonna be the Predator is gonna die. Another Razorback's gonna die. The Harlequins slowly but surely pushing, and yeah, like it's just delaying the inevitable. Why try and fight? But I guess like, the Night Lords they still have their pride. They won't go down so easily, which is really true. They're just holding a defensive line here. I guess like even without or with the fog, I would still have a difficult time to actually like watch this, cause yeah, I don't think that the game will be able to handle a lot of these assets out right now, and I do feel like hopefully in the definitive edition we get something honestly, like yeah, cause yeah, they're saying like it's a game for this modern gaming industry, if I remember correctly. Those aren't the words, but basically it's like that. But yeah, hopefully like we'll be able to run this with like a lot of our um, graphic GPUs and RAMs in mind. I do find it funny though that what do you call that? Uh, that it's not laggy. No, I'm not. It's not funny. It's more like I'm glad that it doesn't lag when I'm just like looking at units without like or not. I'm not looking at the battlefield, and then when I'm going there, then bam, it's just frame drops galore everywhere. And yeah, while the Harlequins they weren't success unsuccess what they weren't successful in their initial march right now. One more Spirit Walker was just killed by the defense here of the Night Lords. It seems like yeah, it seems like the Night Lords still have some fight in them. However, another Spirit Walker is just here, so the Night Lords are still gonna have a very rough position here if this Spirit Walker is left unattended, and they will be trying. They will try to kill off one of the listening posts that is here or that was destroyed earlier. I just realized by the Harlequin. So yeah, slowly but surely we can see that the timer is moving towards the end here, and we already know who's gonna end it. But at least that at least the Night Lords are gonna go off with a bang. So yeah. A lot of the army here for the Harlequins is currently moving towards the main force right now, and it will be the last fight here for both of the players or units or races right now. As slowly but surely we could see the end of this godforsaken match. Eldar versus Night Lords. Anyways, RGB. Yeah, more and more smoke and fog has disable the visibility here, or the vision of a lot of these races right now, and or a lot of these infantry right now, and it has been advantageous for the Night Lords. Unfortunately, once the dust has been settled here, the Harlequins the Harlequin support is also here too. So back up their Spirit Walker, and as my frame is currently but slowly but surely dropping, you could also see that the Harlequins has driven back the Night Lords, as more and more of their infantry as well as squad vehicle cap, as you can see, has been dwindled to just not the maximum amount. So yeah, what is this? Were they trying to? Why is this loading? Interesting. Anyways, while the war is still continuing on, more and more of the vehicles here, the Predators as well as the Vindicators, are being destroyed right now by the Harlequins, and yeah, the infantries of the Night Lords are the ones remaining standing, as a lot of the Dark Magos, they're not really doing anything to help their brothers, if that's the right terminology for them. Is brother even worthy for them? Because, like, you know, they've already sided with Chaos. Anyways, one Spirit Walker will try to kill off one of the Raptor Scouts that has escaped towards the outside reaches of this map. However, that is not enough to be able to not just stop one Spirit Avatar, but two Spirit Walkers, not avatars. And there's just one Void Reaver that's just trying to kill off one of the Forge of Terror right now, which has successfully produced one more Predator, if I remember, or have I seen? No. And yeah, slowly but surely we can see that the match right now will be ending in just a few minutes. Having no more squad cap here for the Night Lords, and having just two more vehicles here for them. I don't really think that... Okay, they also built one more Palace of Night. That's interesting. Huh. But yeah, it will not be a very good ending here for them. And yeah, once again, let me know if you guys want me to if you guys want to see the Emperor Trojan battle it out against the Harlequins. Let me know in the comments section below, and if you can you... I you know, I'm not really pleading, but... And if you can, you know, you could just like, and yeah, hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. And I guess this is the I guess it's okay for me to already end the video right now, considering that, you know, the Night Lords, they're not gonna win this, honestly. There's no coming back from this, other than, you know, if they try to let their Dark Vegas fly about and move towards another position, but I don't think so. So yeah, it's so weird. I'm not used to it, but, you know, I'll have to try. So yeah, I think this is it, guys. Okay, never mind. We're already done. I was just waiting to for them to move here, but I guess the armory wasn't considered as a production building. So yeah, that would be GG's. And the Harlequins have won one more war once again. And yeah, I think it's in our channel. They've won twice. They haven't lost anything. So I hope they do you know, at least get one lose. But it's gonna be hard. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do apologize that this will be a very long video, and if you stuck around until the end, then congratulations. You just saw the Harlequins beat the Night Lords. And yeah, I do appreciate if you guys finish the video, and yeah, it brings me joy to actually also be able to cast this with a very passionate community. So yeah, if you guys want me to cast your games, you could just submit your replays on the Google Drive in the link in the description below. There's also a format for that, and as well as separate folders for each installation, as well as unification mod for Dawn of War. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Good luck to any ongoing activities in life, and may the God Emperor be with you. This is Shotgun. Have a great day.